So this month of September, the Game Shop's basement is 4 months old. We started in May, so May to June, that's one, July is two, August is three, September is four. So we're in our fourth month. Things are expanding and growing and going all kinds of different cool directions. So today I'd like to tell you about one of those directions, and we are putting together an audiobook. People asked us all the way from the beginning if we were going to be streaming some of our content, and the answer is kind of like no. There would be a lot of, for one thing, there would be a lot of legalism with that, because we'd have to get permission and waivers from everybody who plays, and we've got everything at Game Shop's basement, from regular players who've been with us nearly from the beginning, that have played almost every week, all the way to players that we just see once and never see them again, and we never know their real name. It's just a Discord name. So there would be, we don't have like a regular cast. Like in Critical Role, they have a regular cast, or some of these D&D podcast shows that have a regular cast. We don't really have that. So but what we are doing, though, is we are recording an audiobook that I hope will become an audiobook series, but we'll see. Something has to be the first one. But this audiobook is going to be voice acted by players that have been recruited from Game Shop's basement tables, and they'll be using their characters from the Game Shop's basement tables. So that'll be awesome. And speaking of legalism, one of the things that I've realized that I've had to do is I'm going to have to make up my own world, because if we were to use Forgotten Realms or Mystara, or one of the the regular published worlds, then we all know that Wizards of the Coast would be up our butts looking for money with their lawyers. So we don't want that. So the content for the audiobook is going to be a homebrew world, and we're going to make sure that all of our characters and concepts follow the open gaming license and the source release documents, the SRDs, for Dungeons and Dragons, to make sure that we are in compliance with all of the copyright, trademark regulations. So enough all that disclaimer stuff said. The world is called Jasmia, and Jasmia. So I was in the shower thinking about homebrew world, what would I name it? And I thought about my family. So my name is John, my wife's name is Anita, my firstborn's name is Sabrina, my secondborn's name is Max, my thirdborn's name is Ian, and my lastborn's name is Angel. So Jasmia, Jasmia. I'm like, there you go, sounds like a fantasy world. So I've kind of honored my family by, if I'm going to be publishing a fantasy world, named it after the family. So World of Jasmia, coming in an audio book. Now, it will probably take us, the audiobook will probably be released around Christmas, maybe a little before Christmas, but we will keep you posted on that kind of thing. And as we go on, I will share more details about the world of Jasmine and stuff like that. The picture that I picked out for this video shows like this beautiful, lush, tropical jungle scene, and that is the first type of area where the first audiobook is going to start, because jungle and Jasmia both start with J, so journey into the jungles of Jasmia. So those of you who have been to Game Shop's basement games and had me DM for you know that my DMing comes with a very thick slice of cheese. So that journey into the jungles of Jasmia. So yeah, that's very exciting, and I am so thrilled to share that with you today. So stay tuned, and there will be more to come from Journeys into Jasmia. So right now I'm sitting outside on a patio making D&D videos as part of what I do to get paid. I'm a professional game master, and if you're a game master and you've thought of making some money at it, you can too. We have at the Game Shop's basement a 7 days to Pro GM course that teaches in 7 lessons what took me 50 days to do, to build up my business to the point where I don't need my job anymore. So that's kind of exciting. Or maybe you just want to make a little extra money, have a little bit of a diverse income stream. That's kind of a smart thing to do these days with the world being all crazy. Or you might want something that you can work from home without having to go anywhere. Well, check into Pro DMing. So at GameShopsBasement.com, at the top of the webpage, we've got a banner that will take you to a page where you can learn more information about the 7 Days to Pro GM course. And it's fun. It's exciting. Check it out.